FBI was involved, handcuffs were involved, I was involved, and it was absolutely crazy. So I want to share this with you guys. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode. This is Molives here, Molives TV. Another day, another adventure, another shot at $1 million. Another shot at one amazing basket. I have 10 minutes to be upstairs and on the flight. But you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. We always ball before we go to work, because we're ballers. That's all we do. Alright, let's go, baby. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button. Don't do it for me. Do it for I'm trying a vlog here. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like on this video. I mean, how many flight attendants play ball before work? This one's for all my day ones, baby. Oh, baby, I called glass, You heard it, right? Replay? Glass. There you go. All right, now we can start work. And let's have a day, baby. Nice shot, Molives. That's what I'm talking about, bro. All right, guys, I have not done this type of video ever in my life, but I feel like I'm always trying to create and innovate the space, and it's been super fun, you know, with all the special effects and everything. But I don't actually tell you like about my job, like what I do when I'm on the plane, and you know, a few stories and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do in this video. Today started off pretty crazy as always. Well, I was rushing in the lounge like to get the last video up because there was potato Wi-Fi at the hotel, which, you know, potato Wi-Fi, you don't want potato Wi-Fi. So while I'm trying to upload it, I have like 30 minutes till I have to actually get onto the gate, and then I finally got it uploaded. This girl actually came up to me who, like, I don't know, like, I apologize, her name's Michelle, and she was trying to get into vlogging, and she was asking me what, you know, vlogging camera I was using. I think I actually might have this clip. That G7x Mark II. Hey, what up? FaceTime. Introduce yourself to 5 billion people.
Oh my gosh, so nice to meet you guys. I'm Michelle, Michelle ATL.
Hey. So yeah, that's Michelle. Apologize, Michelle, I did not remember your name. And then obviously, as you just saw, I played a little basketball. And then we were go, go, go all day. I'm working a PM trip, so I've been working AMs this whole entire month, pretty much. So usually I'll like vlog a little bit in the morning on the plane and whatnot, and then I still have the rest of the day when I get to the hotel. Now it's like, nah, it's 2 a.m. right now, so we met some awesome people today, and like this stuff happens all the time. Like what I'm about to tell you, like how the day went and everything, happens all the time. Today we had 4 flights. So yeah, guys, by the way, this is this is my dinner. We got in like so late that the hotel actually had food for us, because if the bar shuts down, it's in our contract that we have to have at least access to food. Like they have to bring us somewhere, or they have to provide like some food for us. So boom, you guys know what we do. Actually, this calls for,
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, lamb, raw.
Yeah, so free food, that's always good. Yeah, so today we had 4 flights. I'm looking at my schedule on my phone because I mean, I don't really remember where we went, you know? You're just stuck in the tube all day. But I do remember on this first flight, Vegas to Sacramento, there was 2 kids on board. They were like 19 or something, and they were Marines, and they hadn't been home in like 8 months, and they were surprising their parents for Christmas. So I thought that was super cool. Like I want to capture that. That's what I want to capture. I mean, it was a through flight, so there was passengers on board, and we were late already, so we were having to like catch up and everything. So there's like absolutely no time to vlog, but I just thought that was super cool. I do want to capture that at some point. I think that would be awesome. Like you see all those, you know, veterans coming home and stuff to see their family and stuff. So I don't know, that'd be super cool to capture at one point. Yeah, so that was good. So I'm working in the back, so I'm just like kind of chilling, doing my thing in the back. And apparently we had this this pet on board that was supposedly emotional support, or they claimed it was, but it wasn't on our paperwork. So Cece and Eva in the front, you guys will meet them tomorrow. They were they were having to deal with that little debacle. You know, meanwhile I'm just, you know, chilling in the back. Yeah, so what else happened? So that happened. Oh yeah, Eva got assaulted. She got assaulted today by an inanimate object. Nah, she was restocking and she goes to put one of the Cokes in, and it's like kind of far in there, and like she's kind of short, so she reaches in there, but she hit her nose on like one of the like little latch thingies, so but then, you know, I mean, I got her ice, and then she's like, oh, like, I don't need the ice, and I'm like,
Alrighty then.
so that happened. So then we went, I don't even know, man, I don't even know where I am. Vegas, Sacramento, Sacramento, Seattle, Seattle, San Diego, San Diego, Tucson. So we're in Tucson right now. So yeah, from Seattle to San Diego, there was this this couple on board. They had a toddler, I think it was like 3. As soon as we landed, I disarmed my doors, and you know, people were like, oh hey, like, can we have some napkins, can we have some napkins? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I just like grabbed some napkins. I just figured they spilt a drink or something. This mom comes like rushing to the back, and she is covered in puke all down her arm, all on her kid's shirt, and I'm like, okay, all right, so we needed a little bit more than a couple napkins, brah. Just another day in the life of a flight attendant. So yeah, we just helped them get cleaned up. Like, I wasn't actually like wiping it down. I just gave them, like, I put on gloves and I was giving them napkins and stuff to help clean up a little bit. And then, yo, I gotta give my boy Ken a shout out. Ken, my dude, Ken, you are the man, bro. I'm sure you watch my videos. It's the Provo guy, because when we got in there, like, usually they have like cleaners that come on, especially if you just land, that like disinfect it, and sometimes you have to change the seat cushions or the seat belts, because it did get on those. My boy Ken, the catering guy, came on and helped disinfect everything, and I mean, I helped him out a little bit, but I really didn't do too much. And yeah, shout out to you, Ken. You are my boy. Like, I don't know, just helping out like that, super cool, because there weren't any cleaners on the ground. Yeah, so when stuff like that happens, like, tell the captain, they talk to whoever they talk to. I don't know who they talk to. They talk to Mufasa, and so when they were talking to Mufasa, and so there's 3 seat cushions and 3 seat belts that just got like completely soiled. Obviously no one's gonna sit there. It didn't smell anymore. My boy Ken hooked it up with the disinfectant and a little scented spray, which worked out great. But yeah, we had to block off those seats. So the pilots gave me this, like these stickers, these do not occupy stickers. So I put those on the seats to make sure that nobody was actually sitting there. It was half full anyway, so there was plenty of open space. So that happened. What else happened? I met a guy from Rhode Island. This guy comes on, he boards the last flight from San Diego to Tucson, and he just has it, and he has his Patriots hat on. I'm like, yo, that's my guy, Tom Brady. So you from New England? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, this dude sounds like he's straight up from Johnston, Rhode Island. I'm like, bro. I'm like, yeah. He's like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from Rhodey. He's like, no way, where you from in Rhodey? I'm from Rhodey too. I'm like, I'm from Lincoln. He's like, I'm from Cranston. I'm like, oh, Cranston, all right, yeah, I could kind of tell, buddy. Like Cranston and Johnson, I wasn't really sure. Guy gave me his card. His name's Michael. So Michael, good to meet you, bro. So I guess he was in the Army, and apparently he works at the VA here in Tucson. I'm like, hey, you know, my dad works over at the VA. He's like, no way, you know, he probably knows Johnny Bananas. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, Frank's an OG, so like he probably knows everybody. But yeah, just a classic Rhode Island, outside of Rhode Island meetup. That was fun. And yeah, we got to the hotel, got some grub skis. This bread's actually getting stale, but like, yo, when you think about it, like stale bread, it's all a mindset. So it's like kind of just like toast, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's the way you think about things, guys. You know what I'm saying? Then we get off the plane and we get onto the hotel shuttle. The hotel is literally like 25 minutes away from the airport. So the shuttle driver's like, hey, there's another flight that's about to land in like 10 minutes. Do you guys want to wait? Do you guys want to go? Because we can get them a cab if you guys don't want to wait. And yeah, we left. I mean, if they had 10 more minutes, it probably would have taken, like, with the planning, getting the bags, getting past security and everything, it would have taken them probably like 30 minutes. So we were like, peace. Kind of a short overnight. We have like 12 and a half hours here in Tucson. So when that happens, there's only one shuttle. So when the other crew lands, they'll call the hotel, and the hotel will literally be like, take a cab, we'll pay for it. And that's what they do. They're literally like, okay, yeah, hop in a cab, comes here. When the cab driver's like, hey, you know, where's my money? It's like 50 bucks or whatever. Then they're like, oh, the hotel's paying. And so the hotel like literally pays the cab so we don't have to wait. So that happens sometimes, you know, if the shuttle is either taking too long or, you know, they're not staffed properly. They do that pretty often. So, but yeah, not a bad day at all. Just another day. Like, that stuff happens all the time. Just another day in the life. I do want to tell you guys a story about the worst flight of my entire life. It was crazy. FBI was involved, handcuffs were involved, I was involved, and it was absolutely crazy. So I want to share this with you guys. So I'm on the flight. There's 4 flight attendants. I'm working in the back, and this is probably mid-flight. We're going from Chicago to LA. So we finished our service and everything. The lead flight attendant comes from the front to the back of the cabin with trash. So he comes through, and he was telling us that he had these 2 older guys up front that were, you know, kind of bickering a little bit. And I guess it, like, you know, kind of slowed down and stuff. So he's like, I'm not sure if they're friends or anything, but I'm like, yeah, just, you know, let me know if you want me to come up there, give you a hand or anything. So literally 2 seconds later, the captain calls us. So we get on the phone, and he's like, is everything alright up there? I heard like a big bang. So we look up front, and these 2 guys are literally like pushing each other up in the front of the cabin. And so me and my buddy, we go all the way up to the front, and we're like trying to calm these guys down, separate them. The one guy sits down that was getting attacked, and we're trying to get this other guy to sit down, and he's just going nuts. He pushed over the cart. He actually tried to open up one of the doors during the flight, which, sidebar, guys, if you try to open the door during the flight when you're at altitude like 40,000 feet, it is not going to open. The pressure is so high that it just would never even open. So yeah, he tries to open the door, he pushes the cart down, and then we're trying to get him to like calm down and stuff, and then he pushes me, and I'm like, you can't do that, bruh. So me, my other flight attendant, and like 4 like bigger dudes in the front jumped on this guy and literally like got his hands behind his back. So I went to the compartment to get the zip ties, because guys, we do have zip ties on the aircraft just in case anything were to go down, especially something like this. Yeah, so they had his hands behind his back, so I grabbed the zip ties, you know, I put his hands in and tightened them up, and then we put him in like the first row. And then we absolutely beelined it down to the nearest airport. We had to divert, obviously. We could not make it to LA with all that craziness going on. So we get down, we open the door, and there's literally like 25 like local police. I'm talking like FBI, everybody, supervisors, everybody is there. And I'm like, oh my goodness, like, what is going on? I knew it was a big deal, but like, I'm like, what is this? Local authorities took them off the plane, and then we were still on the ground for like 3 hours, like getting statements, giving statements to FBI and all this stuff. And it was just like so crazy. I'm like, what is going on? At the time, I was like, yeah, I wasn't even like shook or anything. I was just like chilling. And they're like, oh, do you guys want to get pulled? Do you want to keep working and stuff? Which, like, I mean, looking back, like, I probably should have gotten pulled. Like, when something like that happens, like, it doesn't even register in your body, like, or in your mind that, you know, like, stuff just went down. Like, it just got real. Like, the next day, like, I was a little shook. But yeah, continue to work a flight to LA, which one of my brother's friends was on that flight too, from Rody too. Yo, Rody is out here. Guys, that is just the worst flight of my entire life. I want to tell you guys that story, kind of switch it up at 2 a.m. in the morning. But guys, do not forget about the giveaway. What day is it today? It is Tuesday. So guys, at the end of this week, I'm gonna be announcing the winner. I'm flying to your city. I don't care where you live, bro. I'm coming to your city. Gonna take you on an adventure. All you have to do to enter is take a screenshot of this, post it on your Instagram story, tag me in it, and do that every single day for the rest of the week. And at the end, I will pick a winner. It could be you, bruh. I could be coming to your city. If you guys want shout outs in my next video, comment down below a question that you have for me. Little flight attendant Q&A. I'm gonna do that in the next few days. So either comment it down below here or go over to my Instagram, comment down my last picture. If you guys want shout outs, if you want it on Instagram, YouTube, you let me know. You just comment down below the questions that you have. It is back to your regularly scheduled program tomorrow with all the crazy editing, special effects, and explosions. Yeah. And you guys know what to do. This is Molives TV. Smash that like button and let's fly, baby.